Good evening, everyone. I'm Anthony Carter. I hope you all are enjoying a nice start to your weekend. Let's go ahead and jump right into our weather headlines. We'll be mostly clear tonight. Unfortunately, we are still dealing with that smoke from the Cedar Creek fire. We'll start to see that move in later on tonight going into Sunday. Otherwise, that should clear up as the day goes on. Now, we are looking at below freezing overnight for east of the Cascades. We're seeing temperatures dropping to at least around 27 degrees in certain areas, so keeping a close eye on that. And otherwise, never thought we'd see this again. Chance of showers next week. Certainly we'll see it for the coast. Now, will we see that move a little bit more inland? I guess it'll just be much more a wait and see, but hopefully we could use any type of moisture. Now, let's take a quick look at our almanac. Today's high about 1 degree shy of tying the record set back in 2015 of 92. Certainly well warmer compared to the average of 71. The same situation over in Klamath Falls. Today high about 4 degrees shy of tying the record set back in 2015 of 85. But then also we are still well warmer compared to the average of 65. And the reason behind that is this ridge of high pressure that's just been in our region really just over the last couple of weeks. So again, we still have those marine layer clouds that you can see hanging out along the coast. But with hanging on the coast, that means for the rest of us, we're a lot more drier conditions. It's also a lot more warmer. So because of that, that's why we're still seeing temperatures in the 80s and in the 90s. So we just really haven't gotten rid of that high ridge, and hopefully we'll start to get some cooler temperatures as the weeks go on. Now, looking at our air quality, this is just by 8:30 tonight. We're at moderate in Josephine County. Good news is that it cleared up to green across much of Jackson and going over into Klamath County, but we are still unhealthy for sensitive groups in the Roseburg area, and that's because the Cedar Creek fire still producing smoke over in northern Lane County. And you can barely see it off the board, but just right there over near Eugene, we're looking at very unhealthy for sensitive groups. So it just shows you that this fire is really continuing to burn out of control and still producing heavy smoke. So now this is just by 8 p.m. We start to see a lot more of that thin smoke from that fire really pushing its way over into Harney County, even going into Modoc County. But as the night goes on, we start to see really that pattern really shift a little bit, going more over into Klamath County, and then parts of Jackson County. We'll start to see more of that haze. As you can see, it really just start to move in going into 11 a.m. The good news is that it won't be as dense as that we've seen in certain areas over the past couple of weeks. So it should be just those thin smoke. So you will, if you're wondering if you're smelling smoke tomorrow, that's the reason why. Now tonight for the coast, overnight lows ranging into the upper 40s, low 50s. Will be some areas of fog. Otherwise, our highs expected to warm up to the upper 50s, low 60. Fog early tomorrow for the coast. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. As we move a little bit into our west side valleys, hazy skies late. Overnight lows ranging into the 40s. Our highs expected to warm up into the 80s. We're looking at 85 over in Medford, 86 in Grants Pass. Mostly sunny tomorrow. Otherwise, still dealing with some of that haze. And tonight for the east of the Cascades, this is what I mean by those below freezing temperatures. We're looking at 27 in Christmas Valley and in Chamote. Also in Lakeview, 26 over in Modoc County. Good news is that it will certainly dramatically warm up going into your Sunday. We're looking at 80 as the high over in Klamath Falls, 80 as well over in Altura, 79 in Lakeview, and it should be sunny. Won't really be dealing with much of that haze from the Cedar Creek fire compared to the rest of us. Now, taking a look at our 7-day forecast for the Rogue Valley, start to see temperatures remaining consistent within the 80s, and then take a look at that by Saturday. We start to get a really drop in temperatures. We're looking at 77, slight chance of showers. It's been a while since we've seen 77 degrees in a minute. Go over in the Klamath Basin, sunshine going throughout much of this week, partly cloudy Tuesday, and then just a mostly sunny conditions. And then we're looking at that slight chance of showers, really drop in temperatures, looking at 66 degrees. Our overnight lows ranging into the 30s. Over in Northern California, sunshine throughout much of this week, partly cloudy Tuesday. Then we start to get that slight chance of showers on next Saturday, partly cloudy, overnight lows ranging into the 40s. And for the coast, pretty cloudy week ahead with temperatures in the 60s, and then our overnight lows and then the 40s and then the 50s.